Hello everyone, welcome to a LEGO brickheadz unboxing and review. Taking a look at set number 40672, Knuckles and Shadow, which is the part of the Sonic the Hedgehog sub-theme for this brickheadz set. It is brickheadz number 219 and 220 in the brickheadz lineup. Contains 298 pieces, released officially on February 1st of 2024. And I think as the time of recording is recently retired. So, could be quite interesting cracking this open. If you do go on to enjoy the video, please make sure to hit that like button as well as subscribe. Let's crack this sucker open. So, by taking our handy-dandy X-Acto knife and cutting along the side here, we'll be able to see the bags inside, which are the following. First we have the Shadow instructions. So, I guess you could build this with a friend if you wanted to. You have bag number 4. The Knuckles instructions, bag number 1, bag number 2 and 3, and that's all the things included with this. So let's check back in once this set is fully assembled. Okay, here are both builds fully assembled. Let's take a moment and have a look at one and then the other. So starting off with Shadow, I think they captured this very well. I do think that there could have been probably a better way to capture his spikiness, because, I mean, if you just look at the minifigure, you can see what I'm kind of talking about, but like regardless, it's fairly well executed, I'd say. It definitely has the red streaks, so yeah, having the figure stand side by side with the brickheadz probably helps with any accuracy issues I have. I'm just being ultra nitpicky just because that's who I am. But yeah, for a brickheadz, this is very well represented. The only printed pieces are the eyes and then the 1x4 to make up a little bit of that. I don't know if that's dyed fur, but just regardless. And it does use the same technique we've seen with other Sonic brickheadz with how the feet are done, and I love that. Love they continue that. And yeah, no accessory, unfortunately, but that's fine. I wouldn't even know where to begin for an accessory for him. Again, I'm not the ultimate Sonic fan. I'm just a casual observer. Anywho, moving on to the Knuckles build. I actually thoroughly enjoyed this build process more than Shadow's, mainly because Shadow uses a lot more small, intricate pieces, and it was a lot harder to sift through those pieces than Knuckles, despite Knuckles having basically entirely red pieces. The only thing exclusive to his brickheadz are the printed eyes, at least with this set. I mean, I'm pretty sure these eyes come in like other sets, but you get my point in terms of exclusiveness. I think they represented this very well. The tail is a little bit weird, but I guess accurate. Does hard to look at this and not think, oh, is this a dog? At least from a side angle, but again, it's probably accurate. I like how they kind of did the Knuckles aspect with the pointed things there. I'm kind of surprised they left clips open so you could grasp onto things. Would have been fine if they just went for a full gloved look, because that's kind of what they did with the minifigure, kind of just comparing side by side there. You can see how those two look, and yeah, like I said, they went with the figure having just close-ended pieces for his fists, so that's cool. And then also the legs aren't the same as the other Sonic brickheadz, but similar enough where it's just on jumpers and 1x2. And that's just to get that accuracy like we see on the minifigure. So yeah, I like how this turned out. It's not too horrible for a brickheadz. Anywho, not really much else to say about these two brickheadz other than they look really cool and fairly accurate for what you can expect out of brickheadz. So let's have a look at what else this set includes. Okay, so having a quick glance at the instructions, just starting off with the Shadow one, just shows you to build Shadow, and like I said, a lot of tiny, intricate pieces for this build, which made it a little bit annoying compared to Knuckles, but still, I like how they have separate instructions if you want to build this with a friend. On the back, though, they have the completed model for this page, which, let's see, there you go. But then it also advertises the other Sonic brickheads that were released at the time, as well as a parts listing for both builds. So this is technically the second instructions, depending how you look at things. Regardless, no win at the back for this one, so that's cool. And then for the Knuckles one, just shows Knuckles, and like I said, much simpler building process overall. Flipping all the way to the back, you just have the completed model and a win at the back. So yeah, pretty cool. Just kind of a bummer that my copy came with scrunched up instructions. As for extra pieces, this is what I got with my copy of this set. Overall, for the retail price of 25 Canadian, these were not too shabby brickheads to add to your collection if you are a Sonic fan or brickheads completionist, although just general Sonic fan as well could count too, like myself. I thoroughly like these. I like that, you know, if you have the minifigures to have as references, you can see just how accurate these guys are. But I think my favorite thing so far is if you manage to collect all the other Sonic brickheads, is you can have all these together on a shelf and look at those bright colors. Doesn't that just stick out very nicely all together? I really hope that they would continue to release different Sonic brickheads as I continue to get more into this theme. I would love to see Super Sonic or Super Shadow, for example, or even an Amy brickheads released. I mean, who knows what the future holds, but yeah. Anywho, as for if you're trying to pick up these brickheads as of the time of this recording, I do believe they are recently retired, and they are going for around 45 to 50 Canadian in a sealed state. Kind of pricey, but I mean, if you're a big Sonic fan, definitely worth adding to your collection. Otherwise, you could probably part these out for the most part, or just pass on them entirely. Anyways, yeah, with that being said, that pretty much concludes my review. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. If you did go on to enjoy this video, again, hit that like button and consider subscribing. It'd be very much appreciated. Anyways, guys, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you all in a future video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.